Hello guys again, and this is my second Dark Souls video for my last one. So I've not done anything since the last video, so you can click OK, load your hard drive, load your save, and choose your save and load the game. I won't be getting up to the second boss in this video, but I'll be showing you the next area and some tips about leveling up. So to press start, load your game, and click on your save, and it'll load your data. Okay, well, if you carry on going forward from where I left you off in my last video, you'd have been caught up by a bird who'd have brought you to this area. And when you appear in this area, I'd recommend missing this bonfire, and I'd recommend leveling up. And like I said before, you've got those skills which you can choose to level up. Humanity I'll tell you about in a bit, but there you've got your amount of damage your right weapon does, your second weapon if you equip two weapons, and your shield and your second left hand weapon. You've got your physical defense, the amount of health, the amount of stamina, the amount of equipment load, and then you've got your other stuff, the resistance. And then you've got attainment slots, like I said before, so if you level up your attainment, those slots will increase. I think the maximum you can have is 10. So I'm just going to go for vitality. You can level up whichever you want, but I probably recommend having a lot of vitality and endurance and strength and dexterity, and this of course you don't use spells. So after you've done that, just click A and click confirm reinforcement, and then press back. And if you want to check how much strength and dexterity you need to use your weapon, you just go to change equipment, click on that, press X, and you can see your weapon's stats. And if you look at in the bottom right hand corner, you can see how much strength and dexterity you need. You can see you need 10 strength and 10 dexterity for this weapon. Some weapons need intelligence and faith to be able to use them as well. The C for strength and C for dexterity means how much it improves by stats. S is the best, A is the second best, B the third, and this goes on down to F, I think. And so from C I get plus 12, and that's including your strength and dexterity. So I get a C for strength and a C for dexterity, so it gives me a plus 12 onto my base attack. So it doesn't come out of there, and you can talk to this guy. He's going to tell you where to go. After you've spoken to him, he's going to explain to you what to do, and you can come up here and click on this, get some humanity. I wouldn't bother going down those steps because I'll do that later. And you'll come up here. I'd recommend going through here and getting these fire bombs, which you select from there. As you can see, you select, and you just click down on the D-pad and you can press X to throw them. But I recommend locking onto the opponent before you throw them, otherwise they'll just miss. Okay, you'll come through here, and that's just back to do a gesture. It's on these things. You can press A on which one, and you do a gesture. There's that one, and then you can like do jump for joy, and just some other random ones. But you can get quite a lot of them from people. I recommend talking to this guy, and he won't answer you the first time, so just talk to him again, and he'll give you a coin, which you can't really do much with. and then talk to him again, and you can join his covenant, which I recommend doing. And you can also buy some healing spells from him, faith spells. This is quite good if you want to be a faith person, so I recommend joining his covenant. So just click yes to join covenant. And he's going to do that. And he's going to do that, and you join his covenant.
Now let me share my miracles. Only.
And you can purchase faith spells, and you can see how much slots you get with it, and how much lucis it gets with it, and how much slot it takes. So you need 1 slot, which will be another level of attainment, and it tells you how much faith you need to lose those spells. And if you click on these, you buy talismans which you need to lose the spells. So after you've spoken to him, just press B and B, and then I'd recommend coming up here, and then going up here, and getting this item. Basically, you click X on these, and they give you 3 souls, I mean, which you lose to level up, buy items, and upgrade the weapons. So souls is kind of the money and leveling. So you can jump down there, and you'll come to a bunch of chests, and you'll get some homeward bones, which are to teleport yourself back to the last bonfire you went to, and a morning star, which is a mace, and a talisman, which I was telling you about a second ago. And you'll come on here, and you'll get this chest, and you'll get red eyeballs, which can be used to invade opponents, so you can invade random people, which I wouldn't really recommend doing until later, when you're a bit more equipped. And Lloyd's talismans, which you can throw at people, and you can stop them from using potions, because enemies can use potions as well. So you can jump down here, you might use a bit of health, just quickly run, get this item. I wouldn't recommend going further down, because you're probably going to die. Just hold the shield, don't bother fighting these guys because they're quite hard, so just roll, and then run down here, get this item, keep your shield up because these guys do quite a lot of damage, so just roll, and then run up these steps, carry on running, and then run around here, then just quickly jump over here, and then run around here, and then I'd recommend running back round to lose the enemies, because you won't be able to attend the bonfire until you lose these enemies. So just run back around quickly. Sorry about the shortness of this video. After I've done a couple more videos, I'm trying to improve the licensing so I can have longer videos. So you can run up here, then you run up here, and run around here. So hopefully after I've quite a lot of views from other videos, I might try and extend my licensing so I can have longer videos. So just jump down here, then save at its bonfire, and I'll talk about humanity later. So after you got that, just run down here and run up these steps. When you get to the top, there'll be a couple of enemies, so just watch out. Just hold the shield up. When you do this jump attack, just do that, then that, and then another enemy will jump down to the top. So just hit him a couple of times, and he'll die. Watch out for the guy got up there throwing fire bombs. So just run down here, and if you stand behind an enemy, like I said before, you do a backstab, which is that move. And then you just get that item. Watch out for the fire bombs. And you run back, run up here, and wait for him to throw a firebomb. Then you run through, watch out for this guy, just do that, and those two are dead. And then watch out for this guy. Then you get that item. When you go in here, there'll be a giant rat to your left, what I recommend is you do a jump attack, because these walls get in the way of your other attacks, or an RT attack, which I did there by accident. Then I'd recommend you do an RT attack or a jump attack, because if you hit, you'll just be hitting the walls and you're more likely to miss your enemy. Yeah, so you just pick up the item at the behind the rat, and you come down here. You can't go through there, so you just come in here, go up these steps, and you come to your next area. There's going to be two guys at the top using your jump attack, so just hold the block button and just attack. And when this guy comes, and before you go down through that bridge, I'd recommend breaking these barrels and going down here, because there's a couple more soul items. Jump down and watch out for this guy. Just hit him a couple of times. These guys aren't too hard. There's one in here. Get his soul and come back down the steps. Careful, because there'll be some guys hanging on over these sides, so sort of hit them a bit. Turn around and block this guy's attacks, or just hit him before he attacks. Run across here, and I'd recommend you just come to these bits and just hit them off. And when you turn around, the big guy over here, just stand back and just do that. Click that. It's just a bit of rubbish, which you can trade later, which now I get to show you. And you just come up this ladder, press A to climb, and you can praise the sun, which I can't see. Actually, their sun's is up there. And you come over here, and you get a piece of humanity, which I will explain in a minute. And you just come around here, jump, and you come back to where he was. So when you come around here, just be careful of the firebomb guy. Just want to quickly duck behind him and hit him from behind. Hopefully backstab him. Watch out for this guy. And you just want to backstab him. And then you want to traverse through his white light. And you can come on to here, and you can buy it, and you can get some more souls, which I'll probably recommend using the souls for buying weapons and buying spells. If you just wait here, this dragon will come and shake you a bit. I won't get too close because he can kill you by landing on you. So you come to this area. So just hold your shield up, run past these enemies. Go in there, you can get a shield, which I'm not bothered with because my shield's better than that shield. So just quickly kill this crossbow guy. Watch out for these enemies. And there's another enemy. Just kill him. And if you come back down to here, there's two more guys with spears and shields. What I'd recommend doing is just kicking them and then doing that. And then he dies, and he died pretty easily. But I'd recommend kicking them first, otherwise just hold their shield up and you won't do anything to them. So you can come down here, watch out for this guy behind the box. And if you come through here, you can talk to this guy and he will sell you weapons and some armour, which you can buy from the stuff you got. I'd recommend getting the residence key and the bottomless box if you can afford it, and you've got the weapons. And then you can just come off him after you've bought the stuff, come back up these steps, and just come on following his path. And when you come up here, you'll come to a turn left hand, you'll come to a bonfire, and you can just level up the bonfire if you want to again, or you can save your spells and buy some weapons from the guy. And then I'd recommend, okay, now I'm going to teach you about humanity. Humanity, you press X to use, and you see it go up in the top box. And I'd recommend using 2 bits, and press X and use 2 bits. Go to reverse hollowing, and this turns into human. As you can see, I'll turn into human. And then if you press Kindle, that lets you have 10 potions instead of 5, which is always good. So basically when you die you have 10 potions instead of 5. So and that's just wrap up this video. Thanks for watching, and please watch my more videos where I'll be showing you the next boss in this area. So thanks for watching and have a good day.